Howdy, folks. Spencer here, and today I'll be opening up 1000 of the brand new Discovery Partners in Crime Lockbox in Star Trek Online. As always, chapters to each topic are listed down below. Now, before I get too far into things, a couple of quick notes. First, this opening is being conducted on the Tribble Test Server on the PC version of the game, meaning that no real keys or resources are being used. And third, a copy of the chat log is going to be linked down below for those wanting to sift through the data themselves, and I'll have a spreadsheet summarizing everything and the drop rates at the end of the video. But with that out of the way, let's dive into the opening. Okay, open 2 just to make sure the chat log is working, and here we go. I might not be the most chatty here, but I'm going to be spamming this button here manually 1,000 times. And I'm going to have chapters linked below for each of the ships. So if you want to keep track on how many ships I win, that'll be down there. And like I said, at the end, it's going to be a spreadsheet that goes through all of the data from this opening. So I'm now 100 in, and no ship so far. $200 in and no ship. So first ship was around 260 in. It would be nice with these lockboxes if all of the contents could stack, especially like some of these, well, I guess it makes sense why the kit modules don't. It's just they eat up so much space in your inventory. The traits seem to be dropping a bit more frequently than I recall them dropping when I was doing my opening on live. Be curious to see what the final number is for the traits. Just about 500 in. And so far, just the one ship. Should be getting a second ship here pretty soon. The pity point's like 300, so I am quickly approaching that. Should be past the pity point now. Yep, there's another ship. That was about 600 in. Did have to go to pity point on that one though, which is unfortunate. It's like 304, 306, somewhere right around there. The first 300 or so you open is 0.29% chance to win a ship, and then after that it goes up to 2.9 once you've hit that pity point. On average, I would expect, ideally another 2 ships from this, but with how the drop rate's going so far, I might be getting screwed over. Might just get one more. There's a third ship, and we still have another 237 keys to go. Getting lucky on the Breen shield tunneling here. I opened, I think, somewhere around 80 to 100 boxes on live without getting a Breen shield tunneling. I'm gonna move the overflow bag over just so we can see it. So it's certainly possible we might get one more ship. We're at 3 so far. Down to the last 60 or so keys. The question is, am I going to get one more ship in to take this up to a total of 4? Nope. So there it is. There is 1,000 of the Breen lockboxes opened, and a total of 3 ships. Quite a few traits, quite a few more Breen shield tunneling than I expected, but I'm going to go through now, take a look at all of the data, get it put together in a spreadsheet, and I'll be back with all of the drop rate info. Okay, it's been a bit of time and I have finished parsing through all of the data for you guys. So this spreadsheet and again the chat log will be linked down below if you want to take a closer look at the data yourself. But we're going to start off here with just a breakdown of the box contents and the drop rates. So for the grand prize, as you guys saw, I only got 3 of them. So that's a drop rate of 0.3%. The ship has tanked quite a bit in value on the exchange, currently down to 770 million. So that is not a great return there. The traits had a much higher drop rate than I was expecting. I expected them to, in total, have an 8.1% drop rate, but in reality, that category had basically twice the drop rate that I expected, which was quite surprising given how hard it's been to obtain Breen shield tunneling on the main server. So you can see the drop rates for each of the traits here. Let me make this even bigger for you. So Breen shield tunneling, which is the main one people care about, I got 28 of those. That was a 2.8% drop rate. So it did drop a bit more frequently than I experienced on holodeck, but that is still not a great drop rate. And this trait is going to remain very expensive, even though it was just nerfed. The trait is still just really, really good. Critum Chronophage, 3.5%. The kit modules combined for 10.1%. The weapon packs, I got 213 of those, so 21.3% chance to get them. For the R&D packs, 22%. For the mining claims, those added up to 3.3%. And then you got all the bonus pools down here. Now, I do have a chart breaking down all of the categories here just to give you a better visual on the drop rates for each category. So it's not great, just like most lockboxes in the game. The drop rates on the stuff you want are not what you want them to be. You're getting a lot of fluff in these boxes that just aren't going to be relevant to most people. Now for the grand prize, I got 3 of them there. The first was on box 262. The second was box 595. So that second ship did hit the pity point, which was unfortunate. And the third ship was box 762. So that did not hit the pity point. And if I'd opened another 100 or so, I probably would have pulled a fourth. Now, for the lobby side of things, I also have that breakdown here for you guys. So in total, I got 5,360 lobby. And here is the amount of times it dropped at each of the increments. You can see 25 and 50 are very rare to obtain. And to summarize everything here, if I'd opened this on live, I would have lost about 24% of the EC I spent. So, is this lockbox worth opening? The answer is no. You should not open this lockbox. You should continue to open the Borg lockbox, Safe Galaxy, and Infinity. Those are going to be a much better route to go. This lockbox, Partners in Crime, with the prices of the contents, it is just simply a loss to open it. You are throwing your money away. And that pretty much wraps it up. Now, it is possible that over time, especially once this lockbox goes out of circulation, that the price of some of these items may shoot up enough that it might become possible to break even or even profit. But right now, as it stands, it just is not worth it. Right now, with the current prices of these items, you're better off just selling your keys for EC on the exchange and then using that EC to directly buy the items you want. The ship has tanked in value quite a bit. The traits have tanked quite a bit. So if you want these things, do not open the box. But that's going to be it for today. As always, thank you to all channel members and viewers for the continued support. See you guys around.